Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com. In this video here, I'm going to be going over the Tusker Guard kill task. Now task is extremely popular because it gives 20 million XP pretty much to a character right around level 50. And all you have to do is kill Tusker Guards, which you'll pretty much be doing anyway to level up. The Tusker Guards can be found in the Tusker Barracks, which is just off of the facility hub, which I show you how to get there early on in the video. Now, I apologize for the lag while I'm running through Lynn. I just logged in and I think AVG was running or something like that. I managed to turn it off later, but there's a little bit of lag early on in the video. You know, nothing really breaking. You'll be able to see me run to the NPC, and once I get to the NPC, which is probably right around now, it's pretty much all over. And then I'll port to the facility hub using the teleportation device, go to the Tusker Barracks portal, enter it, port outside of the Tusker Barracks, and then enter the Tusker Barracks, and that's pretty much where the fun starts with killing the Tuskers. So once we're in here, it's pretty much time to get started. One of the main things you want to remember with Tuskers is to bring a fire rend weapon. It's extremely important you bring a fire rend weapon because that's what they're the most vulnerable to. If you have a fire rend weapon, you're pretty much set in that sense. Now, if you need to know the NPC's name in Lynn before I get too far ahead of myself, it's Xiaoqi. Not the town. It's spelled with a C instead of, well, it's like pronounced the same way the town is, but spelled completely differently. And the coordinates are on the screen via the go arrow for the first little bit of the video, which I'm pretty sure it's gone now. So, the Tusker Barracks require level 40 for you to enter, although you probably will want to be about level 50 before entering the Tusker Barracks. The Tusker Guards do hit quite hard, and if you don't have melee D specialized, they're going to beat you up quite a bit, and that's just not going to be very fun. So definitely keep that in mind, and definitely raise your melee D quite a bit as you're leveling up. If you know you're watching this around the level that you should be coming here, if your melee D is low right now, like it only costs maybe like 1 million to raise, you're probably going to get beat up pretty bad in the Tuskers. Dump a little bit into that so you don't die so easily in the Tuskers. Also, one thing I can recommend is, what do you call it? Buff your armor. Or have a buff bot buff it for you, or get some sort of buffs to arm it, like bludgeoning and stuff like that. The Tuskers are going to hit you, and there's going to be a lot of them, so it's good to have buffed armor. Now, also in these Tuskers, aside from the kill task and just getting good experience from the Tuskers as a whole, it's important to keep an eye out for Scarlet Red and Lucky Gold letters. I have a video pretty much completely covering these letters on my website, but it's extremely important that you keep an eye out for them because you'll be able to turn them into collectors in certain towns for bonus experience, and also low and mid stakes casino gambling tokens, which then you'll be able to gamble into a casino and then make even more experience by all of the items that you would get from the casino and be able to turn into a collector. The low stakes tokens give Ulthoid Larvae stakes, which you'll be able to turn in for 300k XP, and also you'll get Mosswar armbands. I'm pretty sure they're either armbands or headbands. Doesn't really matter though. And you get to turn them in at a collector for 600k XP a piece. You'll get quite a bit of them out of like about 200 low stakes tokens. You'll get about maybe 20 to 30 armbands or headbands, whichever they are, and about 20 larvae stakes, which is a couple million XP on top of, you know, what you would already have gotten from doing all of this stuff in general. Now, that's not to say you're definitely going to get 200 casino tokens, because you're probably definitely not going to. Plus, there is a weekly limit on how many Scarlet Red / Lucky Gold letters you're able to turn in. However, it's still worth mentioning that these things exist, and you can get them, because, you know, it's definitely worthwhile to loot them and turn them in for XP and the casino tokens. Now, aside from everything I just mentioned, pretty much, you're also going to be finding quite a bit of salvage throughout this your adventures in the Tusker Barracks. Now, you'll be finding a decent amount of salvage throughout here. I'm trying to think of the general types you get. You might get some steel depending on what your workmanship is set at. You're definitely going to get jet, red garnet, velvet, hematite, jade, lavender jade, and red jade, as well as black garnet, which all of those that I just mentioned will be used as imbues except for the velvet. The 3 red jade, black jade, I think, and hematite are used to imbue jewelry, which not many people do, as far as I know. I'm not really sure. I haven't read into it too much, and I just started collecting these salvages myself. But the jet, black garnet, and red garnet are all definitely sought after by many different people. Specifically, the jet is for lightning rendering. The red garnet is for a fire rendering, and the black garnet is for pierce rendering. All of these are used by players, so it's definitely worth it to keep an eye out for these things, because you want to be able to use them on your own weapons and or sell them to other players for quite a bit of money. Usually it's like 2 to 3 MMDs, maybe even upwards of 5 per bag at times. So you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for some salvage. And also, the only other thing really that you need to know about doing the kill task here is just keep an eye out on your chat window to figure out when the task is updating and how it's updating, how many you have left to kill, how many you've killed, and stuff like that. As you can see throughout the duration of this video, it'll say in the chat window when I get credit for a kill. Just look there, check there, and that's pretty much all there is to keeping track of the kill task. So after you finish the kill task, just return to Lynn, double click on the same NPC you got it from, the same way you got it, and bam, you'll turn it in and get a ton of experience. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and also in closing, pretty much, if you're wondering how long this will take to do, it's about 2 hours to do this kill task. Maybe 3 depending on how fast you kill. So anyway, that's all there is to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And as always, good luck and happy hunting.